Thanks very much, Jill, for giving me some time ahead of the presentation and ahead of you having a chance to actually read through the proposal. So what we do know is that as an industry, local government is on the edge of major reform, notably with the rate capping legislation and the Minister's announcement of other major reform agendas, and the actual review of the Local Government Act that will enable some fairly radical changes to the business model that, as a sector, we currently deliver. So our Finance Department have been very hard at work developing scenario modellings for our long-term financial strategy to meet the unknowns with the rate capping legislation changes which are imminent. Our CEO's Future Readiness campaign is another area in which there will be substantial work, examining 6 areas of the organisation's operations and systems, obviously with the aim of identifying some expenditure and resource efficiencies, new ways of bringing in income, new shared partnership opportunities, entrepreneurial business opportunities, lots of things to happen and to come out of that. So really a period of great excitement, although a little bit of being daunted as well. In the recent strategic risk register review, it was acknowledged the importance of actually aligning our human resources strategy to help us develop organisational resilience and agility to successfully transition through this change period. I'm not going to run through my research per se, just a few dot points which I think are important as part of this overview. So certainly academic thinking, there's some challenge in this space in terms of acknowledging turbulence just in general in our global village, if you like, and the need to build resilience and in a fairly radical way, learning to love volatility. There is evidence to say that historically there has been a degree of people entering these occupations being motivated and aligned with altruistic values. But is that as human beings, we're inherently complex, that we come with a raft of motives, that we exhibit a broad spectrum of behaviours. And certainly increasingly the focus on customer needs, as pointed out in our annual report, where we actually state that we need to shift our mindsets to put our customers at the centre of everything that we do, that this is happening internationally as well. It's not just a national thing. What we do also know is that in recent years, perhaps, I don't know, the last 10, there has been a greater professionalisation of our workforce composition as highly specific skills have been sought, business analysts, digital communications, economic development, a whole diverse raft of skills have been sought. We also do know that indeed with any of our job ads or any job ads across the sector, that there's often the promotion of the intrinsic benefits that these jobs and this industry offers. Work-life balance, learning and development opportunities, flexible work arrangements, all of that sort of thing has been very appealing. But I think as we move forward, we really need to consider this. Indeed, if you look closely, the equity in our remuneration is not so neat. There's been a whole lot of historical reasons for this negotiation of individual deals. So what I'm proposing is that the time is ripe for us to actually develop a performance-based reward system and align it directly with the objective outcomes that we're looking for from really getting focus in our business model to achieve greater customer service outcomes. So in terms of the three main customer service outcomes that we're currently working to and that were affirmed during our recent planning day, I think they can be incorporated. We'll need to develop a measurement tool for these particular KPIs, but I think this is actually a rather exciting opportunity to move forward. Next question I know you want to ask is how we're going to afford it. Our surplus this year achieved a $2 million favourable gain there. I would like to petition some of that off to actually apply to our performance-based reward system and trial that over the next financial year. So that's the essence of my proposal. Thank you.